Okay. Guava. Guava, everybody. I always do this and forget my water. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who's in the house right now. It's good to see everybody in here. I'm freezing, so please excuse me. Hey, Missy Hawk. It's good to see you. Sun Energy, Sam Whittle, City Prepper, Gamboogie Garden. Let's see. Evolve Niche. Okay. 78 Salt. Okay. How you doing? Old McMoney in the house. Good to see everybody in here. Okay. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up. I'm trying something different today. I'm using a whole different device. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. I'm trying a different device today because every time I do it on something else, the picture is very grainy. So I'm really trying my hand here. Thank you, everybody, for the confirmation. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to get right into it. Welcome, everybody, for coming in. Guava, guava, guava. The people that's asking what guava means is just like aloha. It's you're welcome. I love you. Thank you. Goodbye. It has all the positive meanings. So everybody keep asking me, what is guava? I know you're new to the channel. Guava is just like aloha. Okay? So guava to you. Everybody, let's get right into it. Let me start with this. I don't want to be here long. I got to start with that because I really don't, because I have some stuff I have to go do. And I should set a timer because I know how I am. But let's get into it, okay? All right. So what this is all about is, it's in the description box below. What did we do wrong? Let's talk about power. That's what I really want to talk about. Where were you wrong? How can you do better? Things you missed. And I really don't want to be the only one talking today. That's always weird to me because everybody's like, all they do is talk. You don't even look at the chat. That's because don't nobody say anything. Right? And I'm not going to read like 1,000 comments. I can't literally, physically. So when I give everybody the chance to come up and speak, this is your time to shine. This is your time to show the world that I'm not the only one, because when I'm the only one talking or the only one giving my side or my opinion, it sounds like I'm the one, I'm in my own little world and I'm just some weirdo nut. But I know good and well, everybody has these same situations going on, but don't nobody want to say anything about it. So when I give you the opportunity to use my platform to voice your opinion or voice your situation, the whole world is listening to you. So that's the only way we're able to do anything about it. When somebody gives you a platform, you better use it. That's all I can say. Okay. What do you want to call in? I'm going to do a live call in right now, but you got to show your face. Live call in. What say? Does he do live call-ins? Yeah, I do. You're going to show up on the video, and then you can ask me or tell me whatever you want to tell me. Okay, CC Cat says, still don't have power. Okay. All right. I'm going to put my link up here in a minute. So I need a better way to move supplies. I went to Harbor Freight and bought carts where I can organize, store, and move my supplies easily. Okay, I just thought of something. Hold on. I don't want to forget it. You just reminded me of something. Okay. All right. Thank you for that, Jane. All right. For the EcoFlow dual fuel generator, have you tried propane with it? Yes, I've tried propane with both of them. It works flawlessly. The only reason I don't like using propane with my dual fuel is propane doesn't go bad. So I use my propane on them like I used it to test it. And once I knew it really worked, that was enough for me. I don't just throw my propane away. Gasoline, I burn that. But the propane, here's the thing about propane. When you burn propane in your dual fuel generators, you don't have to worry about it gumming up and caking up or leaving it over the winter. And you know, the fuel gets all gummed up in the carburetor. With propane, you don't have to worry about that. That's the best part about it. But the other thing is, when you use propane with any dual fuel generator or tri-fuel generator, it is not as powerful. Like if you have a 2,000 watt dual fuel generator, it says it's 2,000 running watts. That's 2,000 running watts on gasoline. On propane and natural gas is usually less than that. I'm not going to pick a certain number because I don't know, all generators are not created equal. So remember that when you're running on propane, if you got a 2,000 watt generator, a running watts, it's probably going to put out somewhere, you know, like mine. Let's just say 18 to 1,600 watts. Okay, it's significant. So let's keep it rolling. All right, I'm looking for questions at all. Okay, it's a mistake I made. I have a stove, but used up my wood camping and didn't replace the wood. That's one of the biggest problems right there. That's why I'm always chopping wood. I know I look crazy doing it, and now I do it off camera. When I was on Freedom Makers, I used to show, hell, when I was here, I would show you all the time. I do that off camera now. But I'm always stocking up wood. Okay, let me see. Say I like the small food preps in the buckets that I could just grab by the handle and load up versus totes. And here's another thing. We're Saturday. I'm going to post it today so you know the video is coming out. Saturday, this is what I want y'all to do. I put out a video yesterday about making your food bucket. Everybody was like, you need to put some bath slippers in there too, Led. What happened? Why didn't you put in no toenail clippers? And that was a food bucket. The biggest thing that I can possibly think that even made a little bit of sense, maybe a can opener, maybe a spoon and a fork. But all that other crazy stuff people was talking about, y'all might have got the wrong idea what I was trying to express. Saturday, we're talking about it. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to put your food bucket together too. And I want you to show us in your food bucket. This is not a survival bucket. This is not a bug out bucket like I did years ago. This is just food store, storing up food. The reason I did that video to show people that don't know how to can, that don't know how to pressure can, that don't have a vacuum sealer and all of that other rigmarole. Everybody's like, Led, you could do this. Just do this. This is I made that for people that don't know how to do any of that, and for people that do not own any of that equipment, because a pressure canner costs you anywhere from $100 and up. Water bath canner, you can use the old pot, but you understand what I'm saying. People they're not there yet. So that's why I just threw a bunch of cans of stuff in there. So we'll talk about that Saturday. I hope to see you there, and I hope you got a bucket full of stuff to show everybody. Thank you for that. I had to get that out. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, Marcus says, I bought a lot of gas and hadn't used it for months, all going bad. Nah, I'm not going for that. You said you haven't used it for months and it's all gone bad. Marcus, I would like for you, my friend, to tell me why do you think it went bad? Because there's a big, horrible misconception over all of social media and everything else that is the biggest lie. And I gotta state this. I got to. Marcus, I'm talking to you, my brother, Marcus B. Why do you think your fuel went bad after 4 months? So you have a solar generator looking at a dual fuel. Good. If you have a solar power generator, a dual fuel generator it's like peanut butter and jelly to me. I let out a short video today, and that it was old. It was weeks ago during the hurricane, but I said I forgot to release this video. That was my dual fuel generators, EcoFlow, charging all my EcoFlows in the house. Say I have a Generac 10,000 gas, but saving up for solar power, the biggest one I get. Okay. Thank you, B Ford. Say, what cost-effective universal solar panel would you recommend? Something I'm not recommending anything. This is what I recommend, my friend. I recommend you do your research. Don't listen to me. Okay? Don't listen to me. I recommend that you do your research on which solar panels you like the most. Now, if you came to me with saying, okay, EcoFlow has this, Bluetti has that, and Renogy has this, which one is better? Because you don't know. Now, just asking me what I should do for you, don't do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that on this channel. You can get that on any other channel. I don't do that because I'm not selling anything, and I don't want to do you like that because what I like may not be good for you. I like you to do your research. Go look at all of those things that you named and write it all down on paper and pencil and compare it. And if you can't quite make the real comparisons, that's when you come and hit people like me up. So I can just help nudge you over that edge of whichever one you was pretty much leaning towards or not. But me to ask me what I think you should get and what's the most, that's my budget is not your budget. My thoughts are not your thoughts. I don't want to do you like that. Okay. What do you mean by what's the biggest solar power generator that I've come across? I don't understand the question. Hey, Crafty Mom, how you doing? Let's see. Can flour be put in a bucket too? We're going to talk about the buckets Saturday. Saturday, we're going to be talking all about the buckets. I literally have it sitting right here behind me, and I'm not mentioning it because we're going to talk about this Saturday. And there's something else that I wanted to show you about that too. Okay. You see, I got it in a blue Lowe's bucket. And the white bucket is over here. I'm going to show you something about that. Saturday. Okay. All right. Let's get it. All right. Yes, anyone can do the simple bucket. Good video. Okay, we'll talk about that Saturday. Thank you. We're talking about power right now. How did you mess up? How could you do better? What now are you looking for? Have you done any more research on anything that you're looking for the next time the grid goes down? We're talking about power. No questions? Okay. No questions whatsoever about power, solar power, gas power, the grid going down, any of the things that you screwed up and you screwed up, you could do better. Nobody had a problem besides me. I'm the only one. I'm trying to give y'all the podium. I just answered that, B Pre. Okay. Finally. D Superfly says, I have a solar panel plug in part stopped working. I'm going to tell you, I wish I had them with me. Push them together. Let me tell you something about pulling your plugs apart. When you're pulling your solar panel plugs apart, you usually pull in the wire. You're not pulling those because they hurt your fingers, right? That wire slips out. Push that wire, just like that. Push that wire back in there. When you look inside of your connection, that wire should be sitting right there. If it's pushed back about 1/4 of an inch, push that wire back up in there. That happens with all of them. I don't care how much money you pay for them. That happens to all of them. Okay, you bought some expensive Renegees, Blue Eddies, Jack. It happens to all of them. So push that wire back up in the connector, the clip. Trust me on this. Try that before you do anything else. All right, I had a question up top. Let me find it. How many batteries can you hook up to 100-watt solar panels? I don't know what kind of batteries you have. And this is what the only suggestion I can give you is read your manual for your batteries. Because I don't know anything about your batteries. All batteries are different. I don't know what exactly you mean by batteries, or you're talking about lithium batteries. What kind are they? Read the manual. When you read the manual, it will tell you your 100 watts mean nothing. You need to be looking at the volts and the amps, because that's what makes watts, but it just is different. And how are you hooking them up? Are you hooking them up in series or parallel? All of that matters. So your question, you got to know all of that stuff before you can answer that question. Okay, Chime Moss? That stuff is important, y'all. Before you go plugging up your solar power and just all willy-nilly, please learn about it. Learn about it. Because I'm telling you, this, you will hurt yourself, or you will burn up your stuff. And listen, if the company find out that you burnt up your generator from negligence, they ain't gonna give you no refund. and you mess up your warranty. But nobody think. That's why I keep doing these videos so everybody can kind of get on track. You'll burn it up, and then you'll be like, the company said I can't get no refund. Didn't read that manual. Please read that manual, y'all. Okay, this is good. At first, I didn't quite understand it. Annette says, I have never lost power or been without power for more than 2 hours in my life. So I have no reference point. Annette, this is what I keep telling everybody. Go outside, purchase you a tent, go outside, take as much equipment as you can, and sleep in your tent for 7 days and 7 nights. Figure out what you can do, what things that you needed in the tent with you, what things that you could do without. And you need to do that. Everybody in your family needs to practice that at least every 90 days or every 6 months. Everybody in your whole household. And I promise you, when the lights go out again, you'll be ready. I call it practice my preps. We've been doing this for 8 years. Everybody, all of us, look back on all my old videos. I've had everybody set the tent up in your living room, but nobody can leave the living room. Set the tent up in your backyard. Nobody can go back in the house for anything. Once you do that, you will learn. It's some things you can do without, and there's some things that you can't. So you prepare for that for the next one. You'll be more prepared next time. Okay? Practice your preps. All right? How many options do you have for portable hot water, and which one do you like best and why? Portable hot water, like the shower. I'm gonna be honest with you. Having the showers is great. Okay, having those hot water things is really great. The way I camp, the way I do it, it's not practical. You understand? If I have to bring a hot water like the Bouge RV, I really like that Bouge RV. I really do. But I don't shower when I'm out off grid or camping or on Freedom Acres. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest straight up. I do not shower. I don't sit there zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean. I don't. That's impractical. When I'm off grid, when I'm on Freedom Acres, or when I'm camping, I get me. While I'm heating up my coffee water, I'm heating up a little bit of water all on one unit, pour the hot water in there, save some for my coffee, cut this piping hot water with some cold water, and hit this bucket and wash my grapes, and I'm good. All of that showering hot water, rinsing over your body is, even when it's ice cold outside, that's the last thing you really, really, truly want to do. Now, if you live like this and you live out there, that Bouge RV, that new Bouge RV that I showed, great. But for what I do, it's very impractical. I don't care how much they cost. I don't care which one it is. They're very impractical. I do bird baths. You know, you wash the attic and you scrub the basement and you get on out of there. That's what I do. I'm just being honest with y'all. I know everybody think that living off grid is just some kind. I see this weird stuff sometimes with some of these channels, and I'd be like, you wasting water, your most precious commodity. You're wasting this money right here. I'm in the house and he's still cutting grass and stuff. Y'all see now why I love my house, I love my land, but I hate my neighbors. Everybody always like, oh yeah, nah. This is what be wanting to push me to live off grid for real. I don't know whether it's my age, why I'm becoming more annoyed by the daily ridiculousness of this type of stuff or what. It's unnecessary. Every day, am I being cruel? Am I being mean? Am I wagging my fist at the kids on my lawn? Am I? Because that's some bullshit, y'all know. This is every day. Every day, 15 years I've been here. Every day. I don't understand it. Like, yo, you need to go lay up with your old lady and reminisce on the good old days. You need to go watch a good movie. Y'all make y'all some popcorn, sit your ass down, and man, watch a good movie or rub on a thigh bone for about a half hour or something. Man, y'all, why y'all out here fumbling with the grass? And then they be like, well, our marriage didn't work. Hey, you shouldn't have bought him that damn weed trimmer for his birthday. You should have, you should have bought him for his birthday. You should have bought you a nightgown with no drawers on. Something. Damn. He opened the present and it's for you. Put them clothes on in front of him. I bet you don't want to be weed whacking in the morning because he's going to be weed whacking with you. Man, I don't understand I don't understand it, man. I keep telling my wife that, look, if you get to a point one day where I just be weed whacking too much, man, come and throw something sharp at me. I'm not even playing. That mean, or give me my divorce papers or something, because that mean I'm finished. If I'm sitting out here in this yard and all I'm doing is weed whacking and that grass ain't done growed up or nothing, man, go on, serve me my papers, because that's my indication to you. Look, I want to tell you I want to leave, but I just can't say it with my mouth. You must be out your rabbit ass mind. I won't sit there and my wife start reading a book. What you reading? Oh, this is a new book by this author. Put it away. All this is laying over here next to you. You ain't about to be reading no book. If you reading a book, that means I ain't doing something. Let's go. We got stuff to do. You only reading a book because you got extra time on your hands. Then the only thing you can think to do is read that book. Come on, that means I got some work to do. Read no damn book around me, man. Who I looking like, LeVar Burton? Reading Rainbow? You better put that book down. That's an insult to me. Yeah. Start reading books. If I go outside, be weed whacking, and I just weed whacked yesterday, serve me. Serve me my paperwork. That's telling you I'm about finished with this. Fellas, man, don't be sitting there across the room her letting her read no book. You know what you buy her for her birthday? A bookmark with your head on it like this. Buy her a bookmark. And every time you see her reading that romance novel, hand her that, you'll pick back up on that when I'm at work or something. I'm laying all over here, all this. You better put that book. That's like telling you crack a book, and I'm laying there right there. That's like saying, you no good mother. You ain't worth two. Don't you read no book next to me? I get offended. I'm sorry. Grass cutters make me sick. Woo. me tell you, and everybody is striving to move into that nice neighborhood with all the nice people, and nice houses and stuff. Man, they cut great. I know people be like, sound like rich man problems to me, lad. I get it. Man, look, I don't know which one I would like more. Hearing this, all because y'all know what, all day. It ain't just for a couple hours. It's all day, every day. So I don't know whether I would want to hear this bullshit all day, every day, echoing in the valley, or some booming system every blue moon come down the street. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I'm out on Freedom Acres working. I'm out on Freedom Acres doing my thing. He ain't even blowing that. He making sound. This is one of the workers that they hire. He making sound so he can get paid. He ain't blowing anything. He might as well be doing that with his mouth. Dude, he know the cameras is on the house is watching him, right? So he just waving his little wand. He ain't. I'm sorry. Let's get back to business. I'm sorry, I went on with that way too long. It's driving bananas, man. All right, let's get back into it. All right. I'm sorry, y'all, for all of that. It's all day. It's all day. I tell you what, if I didn't have to pick my wife up from the airport in a minute, I would leave. That would make me leave and go to Freedom Acres and stay for a week. Just hearing that, because that's how pissed off I am, I would leave and stay for a week. Okay? I'm sorry. And this is why I don't show Freedom Acres no more. Because if somebody show up there, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna need a lawyer. if you show up on Freedom Acres, man, I'm gonna need a lawyer. I'm telling you. Okay. Sorry. How old is the guy? He may need help. I ain't making no excuses for people, man. It's 2025. I ain't making no excuses for people. If he needs some help, they got them Blue Chews. Big Ja, he sells them Blue Chew pills. And Viagra and stuff, man. Ain't no excuses for this. Go on in there, man. She said he might need some help. How old is They be saying, hey, they come with all kind of remedies these days. It's 2025. This ain't the days of the old days, where you can't, get it in. No, man, it's too many remedies. And then, everybody waking up to the truth of how stuff work. And the food and herbs and spices you need to be eating inside your body to keep your, man, go and get you some asparagus and some basil and stuff, man. Mix that with some olive oil. Y'all ladies know, y'all done spread the secrets over there on TikTok. Okay? I know. Shit. I'm good, but I don't want to wake up one day and find out that, my tire is flat. I eat them herbs and spices and berries and man, I eat elderberry even though I ain't sick. Ain't no nothing be wrong with my immune system, but I'll be like, hey, you gonna make some more of that syrup? You drunk up all the syrup, man. Make some more of that syrup. and put that book down. You want me to get some sleep, you better put that book down. Yeah. What it look like? What was that 62-year-old on child support? You know how many people wishing for that? Look, 62, man, please, you man. Bet. How about 62-year-old paying alimony because she done left? You talking about child support, man? It could be worse. Alimony. All you gotta do, man, a little olive oil, man, some apple cider vinegar. Y'all know, y'all watch these things, these remedies and stuff on TikTok and stuff. Try them. Start taking some multivitamins or something. Stop drinking beer and liquor. Stop smoking that doggone chronic. Some. Okay, let's get back. I'm sorry. We talking about power, and I guess he's introducing us to the latest leaf blower. Sorry. All right. We're back on track. Thank you, Missy. I'm sorry. All right. Ronald says, I'm buying land for a bug out. How far would you say is too far to drive to your land? I have no opinion on that, Ronald. How far is too far to drive to your land? I have no opinion on that. I need you to figure out how far it is for you. How far is too far for you to drive to your land? That's an important question. What I think ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. How I feel about how far your land should be or shouldn't be, I have no input on that, my friend, because that's a personal preference. You say, okay, you be 80 when your child is 18, all the teenage drama. It sounds like somebody, Freddie, sound like somebody in your house reading a book. Okay. You worried, Freddie, you worried about children and child support. Look, Freddie, listen. Freddie. Brother, right? You won't have to worry about child support, alimony, and teenage drama if you go, okay, do what you. And if you're 80 years old, you ain't gonna be worried about teenage drama anyway. That kid gonna get, man. Son, you okay, Freddie? Boy, you sound a little angry, Freddie. You know what else happened when you don't be going upstairs? Fred, you get a little angry, Eddie. Okay. Come on, Eddie, now. Boy, you mad at them kids, man. Okay, let's get back to it. Whew. Everybody on that child support can be a non-factor with the right financial planning. Alimony would likely mean canceling any assets. Oh, y'all got legal with it. Boy, y'all, hey, look, y'all don't got to think about none of that. If you're going upstairs, man, watch a good movie. Hey, look, fellas, can I give you a little piece of advice? Sound like y'all need a little piece of advice. Okay, this is about power. Fellas, I'm hearing a lot of brothers today getting a little itchy and scratchy about going upstairs. Y'all sound like y'all don't want to. Listen, Is y'all okay? Is y'all all right? I'm gonna give, even she start growling at you. Y'all don't have to be thinking about child support, alimony, and other stuff, man. Look, let me give you a piece of advice. Look, you think I want to sit and watch some of these romantic movies all the time with my wife? I love my wife. I don't want to see half that though. She know it. I don't tell her. She say, "Ooh, this a good one." And my eyes do like this when she click on something that got anybody kissing or looking like this, or their hair blowing in the wind. I'm not in the mood for that. I want to see some X-Men or something. I want to see somebody with some superpowers, stuff shooting out of people's eyeballs, and zombies. She don't want to see that. So, man, sometimes, man, just be quiet. Sit there. Watch you snuggle up to her. If you snuggle right, fellas, if you snuggle right like this and she laying on you, you can get a good nap, fool. You can get a good nap. Like, just watch out for your snoring and just kind of be like, her arm around you, whatnot, and they kissing and loving and hugging on the thing, whatever. And then, she said, "You see that? I showed you. You believe that? Do you believe that?" That, man, I would... I don't know. I don't even want to see this no more. I'm pissed off, right? Are you pissed off? I'm pissed off. You won't got to worry about none of that, man. Y'all need to find something other else to do in common, man. You ain't got to worry about alimony, child support and stuff, man. If you just sit there and watch that Fabio movie with her, man. And you drink some of that sweet-ass, sugary-ass Moscato wine. I know you want a 40 ounce. I know you want some Henny. Man, go on, drink that sweet ass wine, make your teeth itch with her a little bit. It ain't all about us all the time, man. I don't be want to drink that sweet ass wine, Kool-Aid. Every blue moon you gonna drink? Yeah, I ain't gonna drink my Henny and Coke. I'll just drink whatever sugary liquid that is in that bottle that costed me a fortune. Just throwing some tips at you, man. I've been married for 32 years. You understand? Legally. Rules to this. We supposed to be talking about power. See, y'all wasn't asking no questions. And this the kind of stuff that happens. Y'all know it. When y'all don't be asking no questions, it leave it open for stuff like this to happen. This is not a video about power anymore. They never have been from day one. Nothing we talk about power. Zero. Now, it could turn to something about power. If you don't keep going upstairs and have to put that book down, she gonna be on Amazon looking for one of them solar power joints. Okay, she wants something a little more efficient, lithium battery in it, a little more power. Stop her! I'm telling you, stop before it gets started. Okay? We can't compete with that. These new lithium batteries, man, they don't wear down, and they're rechargeable. Before that gets started, you can't compete with that. Y'all seen, and y'all know the story of was it John Henry building the railroad tracks by hand? And they built a new steam engine. And they was like, if John Henry can beat that steam engine, okay, we'll keep the contract for the men to be. You can't keep up with these new fandangle steam engines. Okay. Your heart will blow out your chest. If this is about power, Don't let her start looking up one of them solar power jammy jams, son. Just telling you, just have that book, put down that book, man. Go in there. You know what I did the other day? True story, man. I still got to wash this dish. True story. You know what I did? I went in there. I went to the store and I got a tuna steak. That thick. Tuna steak. Right? Got a tuna steak. I sauteed that big sucker in garlic, made a garlic butter sauce on that sucker. Flipped that mug. You thought I was flipping him like old records in the 80s. I was flipping that sucker, right? Old garlic butter sauce, drizzling the garlic butter on that thing. And then I made like some, not cauliflower, what's some little cabbages? Brussels sprouts. I made some Brussels sprout cream soup with little hints of bacon crumbles in there, boy, fresh cooked bacon, and some white cheddar cheese, Wisconsin cheese. Made a cream sauce to that sucker so you can eat them whole or break it down, just turn it in the soup with little tiny pearl onions in that, boy. You know, and got some of that sweet ass wine or whatever. Her birthday was the other day. See? And she thought I wasn't saying nothing about it. I'm so busy talking about the land and I got to use all the machines and gardens and the company, blah, blah, blah. Say nothing. She out. She came home. She smelt something. Boy, that's that tuna steak in there sitting on it. And I done pulled out the good crystal plates. I'm using the crystal plates and the real silverware. Done cleared all my bullshit off the table. Put the dog up in the room. Man, look what I got for you. That thing was still sizzling. Hit her with that. Pour some of that sweet-ass Kool-Aid wine. You did all this for me. Girl, you know, I was just messing around, you know. I just throw something together real quick, you know. I knew it was your day, and I kind of just wanted to do something. But she don't know I was at the Kroger, man, cussing out the butcher, because I'm like, man, look, you ain't about to tell me. I know you got some tuna steaks because, bruh, I called up here a minute ago and you said you was holding them for me. She don't know all the stuff I went through. She don't know I got caught for half speeding, but they let me go with a warning. She don't know none of that. I'm driving and the dog is on the dashboard and the police like, yo, you know, pull over. What is this? She don't know none of that. Go make her some good food, man. Before she started looking at them solar power Jimmy Jam, man, you can't compete with them. Can't compete with them. Okay, go bring out one of your old high school yearbooks or something so both y'all can look back in the good old days. Go throw in an old home movie or something when y'all kids was little and y'all was stupid in love and not do that, man. I'm just giving some tips and pointers for anybody. I'm helping you, man. Because I hear a lot of brothers in this chat like, man, Larry, what you talking about? Shoot, child support, alimony, badass kids, teenage troubles. Man. Okay. That's enough. Sorry. This went left bad. I hope I was able to help somebody. See what happened when y'all don't ask no question? What can be done to lower the decibels on a gas generator? Purchase another one with lower decibels. I'm serious too. All the things that you'll do to try to make the decibels on a gas generator lower makes the generator dangerous and makes it about to burn something up. Because the first thing you're going to do is try to enclose it. Then it's not going to work because the O2 meter going to keep going off. And then you're going to try to run the muffler outside of the whatever you got it encased in. The muffler gets hot. It's going to catch whatever you got it encased in on fire. Just sell that one on Facebook Marketplace and purchase another one. True story. Spend a little bit more money and get something like a Honda or a Yamaha even these EcoFlow gas generators is way low decibels like a Honda or a Yamaha. Okay. All right. B4, you know they don't sell that small Energizer power station anymore. I don't know. I have no idea. How long should gas be kept in a container before it goes bad? Thank you, Grace Land, Grace and Peace. That's what I asked somebody earlier. Man, I've had my gas in a gas can for over a year, and ain't not, the gas that I was using during the hurricane was my gas from last year on Freedom Makers. I brought some of that fuel here, and here's the kicker. That fuel, them tanks, was sitting outside in the weather. My generators didn't hiccup, cough, or poop. Usually what happens when somebody storing fuel is ways to store fuel, and it's things you can add to it. But I don't never need to do that because I rotate my fuel all the time. This time I didn't. Okay. So that gas was over a year old. Now get this. Sometimes people leave fuel inside the tank of the generator. That's where the real damage gets done, right there. That's where the real damage gets done. Drain out your generator. Drain all the fuel out your generator if you ain't using it. Run it dry. That's the best thing I can say. It ain't necessarily the fuel. The fuel ain't going, it takes way longer than that to go bad. Okay. Say, did I say something wrong on your last video? My comment got deleted. The one where you made the bucket. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Julie, here's one. I don't know what you did or said or anything. When you type in all caps, no matter what anybody says, I delete those. I delete them. So please, everybody, don't talk in caps. I will literally delete it no matter what you say, because it throws things off. I know it sounds crazy, but trust and believe it does. Let's see. We're going to finish this out. We got 8 minutes to get some real information going besides folks' love life and whatever. Does gas stabilizer actually help? I don't know. I've never used it. I got some. I've had it for years. I've never used it. So I don't know. I hear it do scientifically, but I don't know. I've never bothered. Do you get the non-ethanol in your small engines? You know what? I got to think of non-ethanol fuel. That's what I leave inside of my generators and inside of my motorcycles. But I don't just use it on a regular basis. If I know I'm not going to be riding my motorcycle all winter, I put non-ethanol in it. When I fill it up next time, or it's getting close to winter, next time fill up, I let it go bone dry, fill it up with non-ethanol fuel, all my gas, all my motorcycles. I know I won't be driving them all. Freddie? I don't got nothing to say, Freddie. Sound like you had a bad go at it. That's all I can say, Freddie. It just sounds like you had a bad go at it. You must have had some badass kids, Freddie. You must have had some bad ones. Hey, here's another one. Hey, Freddie. Hey, Freddie. You know you can still wear protection. Right, Freddie? You know, you're making this cut and dry. You're making this, hot or cold. You can wear protection, Freddie. Okay? Now, if you decide to do it, it's still stuff out there that can, rot your grapes. There's some new stuff out there now. Your grapes will fall right off the vine, bro. So you might want to wear something. Just saying. But boy, you must have some badass kids. I'm glad I ain't had no badass kids, man. But thanks, Freddie. And good luck, brother. Don't send them kids over here. No, he don't need one of them MI group. Just wrap it up, man. Okay, let's stay on. Let's stay. We got a few more minutes. I ain't gonna let Freddie have no more. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? See, I just tuned in. I have a turtle top van. What kind of flexible panels and power unit do you recommend or video I can watch? Is Deborah, right? I only have one flexible solar panel. I love it. It's by Bourgeois, but they got ones even better now. I don't know what kind of power source that you're looking for. I don't know how much power you need. That's a good question, but one I can't say give to you. Okay? That's a good question, though. Look into Bourgeois flexible panels, the kind, when I get my new trailer, I'm going to be putting flexible panels on the top and putting them down with this new tape that everybody is all in love with. Am I a twin? Why you ask that, Sean Love? Do you have a video showing how to connect solar panels to the generator? I looked and couldn't find one because I do have videos on how to connect solar panels, but do me a favor. Nobody's really going to tell you how to connect it to your specific generator. Get out your instructions and read how to connect your panels to your generator, okay? That'll make it more personal. But if you want to know how to hook up the solar panels, yes, I do. Go to my solar power generator playlist. Okay. Do the tea light candles and a flower pot setups really work for heat? I don't know. What kind of heat are you looking for? Yes, they will heat up, but what kind of heat are you trying to create? That's the question. Say yes, it's me. Thank you. To power a cell phone and a small heater. Deborah, do you want to come up real quick? Do you want to come up and show your face? So, and you can show me what you're talking about, because that's what this was supposed to be about in the first place. And then Freddie came in. oh, Freddie Cougar came in. Talk about kids. Freddie don't like kids either on the movie, do it? Okay. Say yes, stabilizer works. Measure it right. If 6 months, year, transfer the gas to your car. Yep. All right. Yes, you have to show your face, Marcus B. Yep. No matter what. I don't let nobody come on and do the TikTok thing with the little bouncing head thing, no. I like to look at who I'm talking to. Say somebody looks, no. It just said exactly like me on TikTok. What about exactly like me on TikTok? Exactly like me on TikTok. Let me see. Says he also was in the military. I was never in the military. I was never in the military. Okay, well, Deborah, email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com. Okay, because it seemed like you really serious. You need I'm ready to help you. I'm done with you, Freddie. I'm done, Freddie. Okay, question. How would you refrigerate leftovers? I'm sorry. How would you refrigerate leftovers in a power outage? I would have a solar power generator that will be producing power to either run one of my 12-volt DC refrigerators or one powerful enough to run my deep freezer in my refrigerator. City Prepper, your twin. What's going on with this twin thing? I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about. Say he looks just like me. What's his name? Sean Love. What's his name? And he was in the military. She's saying, do you have a twin? Because she saw someone that looks like you on TikTok. Yeah, I got that, but what's his name? Say, can you recommend a good 12-volt refrigerator? We're going to do a refrigeration DC. I'm going to bring out everything I got. And I'm going to tell you, we'll do it this week because the time is coming. Emphasis, thank you for that. Emphasis on leftovers. Like when you say leftovers, you talk about half-eaten sandwich or something, or you talk about some, you done cook some meatballs, gravy, mashed potatoes and corn, string beans, cornbread, you know. I don't know. I'm trying here. Okay. How do you figure out what solar battery can power your refrigerator? You need to figure out how many watts does your refrigerator pull? How many watts does it take to run your refrigerator or your freezer? And you also need to know the surge of your refrigerator or your freezer, because as soon as your refrigerator comes on, it surges high and then goes levels back out. So it should be written on the back of your refrigerator on that label. Okay. Okay, you have the Bouge RV 53 quart for 2 years and it's still going strong. My Bouge RV 53 quart is in my RV. I mean, in my trailer. And my Bouge RV 45 quart is in my truck. I can't make this up. I should have did this outside so y'all could see. RJ, I have a 50 amp hookup that goes directly to my house to power the whole house, but that's because I wanted a 30. I know that sounds crazy to people. I wanted a 30 amp plug, but the dudes that hooked my stuff up screwed it up. And I just was so sick of them, I just let it stay and I'll fix it later myself. But the reason I want a 30 amp plug is because, yes, it's not going to do everything a 50 amp will, but at the same time, I'm not going to be trying to power my entire house, number one. Number two is it's easier and cheaper to find a 30 amp plug than it is a 50 amp plug. You can find a 30 amp plug at Walmart. You can't find no 50 amp. You know, you can find a 30 amp plug at Big Lots. You can't find no 50 amp. So that's the reason I wanted to go with the 30. And most people are like, oh, you hook you up with the 50. I didn't want the 50. Okay. Thank you, Deborah. To changing my bags from summer to winter, expecting first frost of the season this week. Okay. All right. All right. Cheryl ain't selling. You want to power your whole house. Why? You want all your stuff? Are you saying you want all your stuff running just like the lights is still on? Or you want to be able to just access all of your AC ports in the wall whenever you need a certain circuit? Okay. I'm going to tell y'all about powering your whole house in a minute. How do you figure out how much power you need to run something like a mini fridge? You have to find out how many watts that the mini fridge uses, and then that's what you use. You also need to know the surge watts of the mini fridge, and that's what you use to try to see which one you need. Missy Hawk says, same, my Bougie RV fridge is everything. Man, I love them. I love them. Let me see. Let me get back in here. So I just want to say thank you very much for all the time and sharing your knowledge with the rest of us. Because of you, I'm no longer scared. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for that. So I guess that's it. First, I want to talk about, before I go, I want to talk about powering your whole house, and then I'm gonna go. Okay. Since we hear about power instead of all the other mess we was talking about. Powering your whole house. Yes, you can do that. I hope you don't. No, it ain't just that you're a target, because if you're using solar, you're not a target. Here's why I say that. You're wasting precious resources on dumb stuff, like things around your house. The clock on the front of my coffee maker does not need to be on. The light over top of my refrigerator and my stove does not need to be on. The little light that's hooked to the VCR, you heard that, does not need to stay on. That's wasting energy, even though it's sipping it and it's only taking 2 watts. Everything in your house is using 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 watts, to the point you're bleeding 500, 600 watts and you don't know where, right? So I honestly, I have a whole house system, EcoFlow and Anchor. I don't use them like that. Can I ask y'all a question? How many people saw me using my solar power generator right here in the kitchen and saw my gas generators right outside? And I came through the window. The only reason I didn't run everything straight to the EcoFlow Ultra is because of that 50 amp plug. Like I was just telling y'all, if I had a 30 amp plug, I could have did it. That 50 amp plug is ridiculous. Now, even if I had the Ultra going, which I did once I got it charged up, can I tell y'all something? Well, all right, we talking about power now, doggone it. I'm back on one. I'm about to tell y'all something that rock my world. Is y'all ready for this? Is y'all ready? We talking about real power right now for the next. We're going to stay in here 30 more minutes because I got something to say. Matter of fact, who with me? Who with me? Y'all with me or we want to call it a day? Because I got some very important information about power. And you hold on. I'm going to go get it. Hold on. We're going to do it anyway. Regardless. I forgot. I had it right here. I had it right here because I wanted to show it to y'all. All right. All right. I'm glad I got this move. All right. Here we go. Listen. During the grid down, okay, I found out several things about my own system that I did not know. Another reason why I don't want to power my whole house, I know this is going to sound insane to you. I have 3 HVAC systems for this house. Did you hear what I said? I have 3 HVAC systems for this house. I have 1 HVAC system for the main floor. I have an HVAC system in my attic for my upstairs. And I have an HVAC system for this guest room back here on the back of my house. Okay. This HVAC system, air conditioning, for people who don't know what that is, air conditioning heating system, does heat up the whole house, okay? That system up there is a mini split. That's pulling like almost 2,000 watts. The one for the main floor, like 5,000 watts. The one for upstairs, 5,000 watts. So if your grid goes down and you trying to keep your house cool, that's 1,200 watts. Stick with me. Stick with me. You say, why do I have that many? Why? Because that's how big my house is. Now, stick with me. How many people? I'm about to change the world right now. You don't need that running while the grid is down and you conserving power, you conserving energy. Do not run those. Okay? Do I like the performance of the mini split? I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I had a mini split, and forget that big thing, forget the big one in the attic. I wish I had a mini split all over the house. It's way more energy efficient, and it puts out just as much. Anyway, let's get back to it. How many people, I know this is a dumbass question, but how many people got a water heater in their garage or water heater in your, I don't know, attic, water heater in a water heater closet, something? How many people got an electric water heater in your home? Raise your hand. Missy Hawk got one in the garage. Cheryl got one. Okay, Sean got one. All right, listen to this. Have y'all ever wondered how much, because I got one more thing to show you. Now I got to go get it. Hold on. Keep on putting your hands up so I can find this picture. Have you ever wondered how much energy a water heater tank uses? I'm about to show you. Had me in here fussing and cussing when the grid went down. I'm about to change your life. Do you hear me? I'm about to change your life like mine was changed, because right after the grid was down, hold on. Right after the grid went down, I changed everything about everything I was doing. Wait, let me find it. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. Hold on, make sure I don't show no naked pictures. Hold on. Okay. I'm showing you now. Wait a minute. Can y'all see that right there? 5.51 kilowatts. Let me back it up. Now it's down. I'm moving it around. 3.27 kilowatts. That's 3,200. I'm bringing in all this power. See that? 1,000 at the top. 923. No. Let me back up. Make sure this video do right. This what that. Dang, man. Just let me pause it, because I recorded it. Right here. Keep looking right here. Oh, right here. Y'all see, I'm old. You see, 4.5 kilowatts. Almost 5,000 watts. Water tank. That means that's 4,501 or 510. 4,510 watts the water heater was using. Nothing else in my whole house was on. The only thing that's on that circuit is the water heater. So let's do the math. If you have a 4,000 watt solar power generator like the EcoFlow Wave 2, which has 4,000 watt hours, how long will you be able to run your water heater? Just to heat up some damn water, so you can go wash up and waste more water. Less than 1 hour, about 1 hour. 1 hour. And I paid attention to that, and I see how long it took before the water tank cut off. It let that thing boil. Every time you tried to cut it on, it cut the tank back on, because you're using hot water. We cut that off. I cut that circuit off. But it brought it to my mind. So now I've been paying attention. After everything, the lights came back on, everything, I've been paying close attention to how long this water tank stays on, right? And I'm not one, we ain't that household to keep our water scalding hot. It stays on most of the day. That water tank ain't no joke. It's efficient and everything, fairly new, 5,000 watts, and it stays on almost all frickin' day. In the summer, it was hot. Remember, it was hot. It ain't wintertime, so it ain't cold in the garage. So imagine in the wintertime when it's cold in the garage, it's literally gonna stay boiling all day, right? Okay. I made a change. Now, I got with this company, and I showed y'all the proof, and I'm gonna show you more proof. Imagine how much 5,000 watts per hour is on your bill. 5 kilowatts. Look at your electric company and find out how much per kilowatt per hour on your bill. Figure that out. And you're going to end up saving so much money if you do this. I got with this company. I'm going to put the link in. I'm glad we doing this. I'm going to put the link below this video when I'm done. Because I ain't even did this yet. It's this company called ThoroughMate. I contacted them and said, yeah, can you send me out one of those so I can test it? What this is an instant water heater. It only turns on when you're using hot water. It is not this is not an all whole home one because I wanted to try the in-place one first. Okay. Yeah, tankless water heater, right. Tankless water heater. Watch this. So I am going to put, this is just a little one that I wanted to try out, right? I wanted to try this little guy out. That's all I wanted to do. So I'm going to be hooking this up in my upstairs and show you me hook this up. See, I haven't even opened it yet. But I'm glad I'm talking about this right now. So this is on demand. I'm looking at this for the first time like you are, okay? This is on demand hot water. So this only cuts on when you cut on your hot water. It don't sit there boiling about 50 gallons of water all damn day. So I'm going to start with this small one. I think it's like a 2-gallon one. And then I'm going to go with the whole home system. This is why. Do you need an electrician to set it up? Not this one. This is a mini. This is to go in like under your sink or in your upstairs bathroom where it's always take the longest to get the water warm. You be wasting about 30 gallons of water till the water get warm. This is to go under your sink in your bathroom or something, or under your kitchen sink or something like that, out in your garage tub or whatever, or in your laundry closet. Ooh, think that's what I'm gonna do. Or in your laundry closet. You know good and well you ain't got the money to be buying no cold water Tide. So you know what I do when I fill up my wash machine? I run some hot water and just pour it in there because I know it's going to take forever. And by the time that washing machine is loaded full of water, it's going to be all cold water. So that's what I do. I'm going to hook this up. That's what I'm doing. I'm hooking this up in my laundry room, and so my washer can get hot water instantly. Because wasted water, your clothes still got old musty stains in them, whatever. I'm going to put this link up. I haven't even tested it, nothing, but I've been seeing videos online, and man, I got to try it. Listen, what made me do this is after I saw that 4.51 kilowatts stayed on. The EcoFlow Ultra is 78. I only got one battery. on it. So all I got is 7,800 watts. Let's do the math on that. If I got 7,800 watt hours of power storage, how long will it take me to deplete that power storage if I'm using 5,000 freaking watts? Less than 2 hours. So you will drain your whole house power storage with just trying to heat up some water. It don't even make no sense. So I'm going to hook this up, and I think I'm going to probably do it like this week and just do a quick video and show y'all how it's working or whatever, okay? Because I want to do it fast. They got the kind that you can hook to your water hose or whatever, but this is the real, I'm going to hook this right into the plumbing because it's right there out in the open. And I'm going to do a quick video and show y'all this thing really working. Because people got this off grid and they loving it. So I was like, I'm very interested. Okay. Say I will definitely apologize to my husband when he chose a tankless water heater. I was upset. You was upset because he paid the extra money to get that house. He saved, listen, that money that y'all saving from him putting in that water tank, because you're saving hundreds of dollars. The money that he saved you, he probably every now and then he take you out to eat, take you to the movie, something like that, let you go and get away with some of the expensive red bottom shoes, and he don't look the other way about it. He in his head, he like, you welcome. Yeah. Man, hug that man up. Go on, hug on him a little bit. He hooked you up, sis. How many watts does it use? You know what? Let's find out. No matter what, it's only going to use those watts while you're using the water, but let's find out. Ha ha! 1,400 watts. This takes 1,400. This uses 1,400 watts only while it's heating the water. Once you cut the water off, it ain't using no watts. That versus 5,000 watts all day long, all day. If I pull, let me see what I'm pulling right now. I'm gonna see if I can pull up my smart panel and share it with y'all without giving too much information. EcoFlow work with it. Anything will work with this. Let me see. Let me go to this. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up, y'all. Oh, okay. Okay, it's off right now because I've been making sure I cut that thing off. Nobody in this house need that kind of power. Nobody need that kind of water boiling all dang on day. Just to wash your hands and stuff, man. No, man. No. Any other question? I'm so glad that y'all asked that question because that sent me on a tailspin. I'm going to be hooking this up. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave the link in this video before I even put out a video, okay? Because I really been saying I need to get this hooked up, and I'm not even playing because all of that letting the water boil all day, bullshit, nah. Listen, I used to be a manager at a Home Depot. And when I start seeing those tankless water heaters up close and personal and knowing all about them, I knew this was the future. That was probably doggone 15 years ago or better. Let me tell you something. I knew water heater tanks was ancient technology. It was a thing of the past. I knew this was about to be over with. Once I saw how they were, and before I purchased this house, we looked at a bunch of houses with the tankless water heaters sitting up on the wall, and I'm asking, where's the water heater? That's it. I knew if you got a water tank in your house, that's a dinosaur. That's like having a wood burning stove in your kitchen. It's a dinosaur. Having a tankless water heater is the way of the future. Period. No matter what. You can't say, oh, it's too technological. No, it's not. It ain't no more technological than what you already got. Period. What? Okay, how many people water tank is on gas? You got your house runs on natural gas and keeps your water tank going all day. If you're on natural gas and your water tank is just down there boiling all day, I'm from the north, so all I knew was natural gas until I moved to the south. All we had was natural gas, water heaters. Your kids painting and coloring book better not slide up underneath that old water tank. Whole house will go up. All our furnaces was natural gas. So you sitting there looking at the doggone roasting fire in the furnace in the basement all night. So dust and spiders or anything else get too close, light up and ignite. Spider web going there. Did y'all know spider webs is flammable? Really highly flammable. So you gotta always keep your basement clean in the north, because if you don't keep your basement clean and you got a gas furnace and some of them spider webs break down and swing down, oh, mouse or something, knock some of them down, catch your whole house on fire. Yeah, that's just a little knowledge I want to throw y'all away for the people that don't know. Say the one I installed is going to call for an additional wiring. The one I looked at required an additional breaker. Yeah, to me, that's still worth it. And for the whole house one, it's definitely going to, you're definitely going to have to wire it in. You ain't going to have to be plugging nothing in. Fine by me. All right. Say my water heater runs on natural gas and a gas range. It comes in really handy during a hurricane when the power is out. Love it. I don't miss gas. I like cooking with flames, but I don't miss the safety measures of always having to look under there and make sure the pilot light ain't on. I know I'm talking old school, but that's what kind of stoves we had before I left. You come home and be like, you smell gas? You smell gas? Listen, I grew up in a home. It's kind of like my house was like Christmas Story. That I can't make this up. And I'm Ralphie. That was my father. Did y'all see Christmas Story? And you see his daddy? Man, that was my father. That was my father. So one of my dad's things was he come on, you smell gas? Y'all smell that gas? You gonna blow us up? He run in the basement and go looking for the gas leak. All right, who been down here messing with the gas? I told y'all stay on down here. Come clean this basement up. Spider web's about to burn the house down. I can't make this up, man. And if my brothers, my sisters, and my cousins is watching right now, they know I'm telling the truth. If you're in the house all day and you got a pilot light out, you won't really smell it. If you've been in the house all day and you start to smell gas, it's probably too late. You need to get out, okay? Because for some reason, you don't smell it like that. But if you could smell it out on the sidewalk coming up to the house. And I remember my friend coming over here and knocking on our door. Hey, I smell gas outside. Y'all know the neighbors. Hey, y'all okay? I smell gas out here. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I grew up. And I'll pull in a gas station while the big old tanker is fueling up. It's a tanker around here somewhere. Oh, okay, there you go. I smell gas. I smell it. It's in me, man. Make me nervous, man. I don't miss cooking. I don't miss natural gas appliances. I'm gonna say that. Now with my barbecue grill and propane and using it outside in my little camp stove, fine. But a stove just sitting over here and a water tank over there just boiling and burning, and everybody is like this every day. I'm cool. I am not okay with that anymore. When I moved to the South and everything was electric, I was like this. I can handle that. Okay. Rena said, you are telling the truth. I know. Forget that. You smell gas? I ain't had to say that in years. Said, my house is all electric, but my hot water tank is gas. Can I get it changed? Yes, you can have an electric water, a whole house water tank or something, or get electric tank. You do not have to keep running that gas. have a plumber come in there and cap that natural gas off, shut the valve off forever. I'm cool on that. You know, I could see if I was a chef or something and using gas stoves. I ain't. I just make romance meals. I ain't no chef. I just make romance meals like I told y'all earlier. I ain't in the kitchen all night and day. Cut on some old what's his name? Some Careless Whispers. Pour some wine and make some tuna steaks. I just make romantic meals. I don't do the whole let me see. Say I still have people telling me they smell gas in my apartment between here and a few years. I don't smell it anymore. You become nose blind. That's when the place about to go up and turn into toothpicks. And you know what? Where I'm from, you seen people house blow up so much. It was like, you are literally sitting on a freaking bomb. That was serious. That was serious. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to allow this. Keisha, number one, because I like your name. And two, normally I don't promote stuff like this. But Keisha, you know what? I'm going to read this and I'm going to tell you why. Keisha says Chevy is advertising a $7,000 setup that will allow you to use your Silverado battery, a battery bank, and solar panels. They are working on a second version of it now. Why, Keisha, did I let you, and I didn't delete this comment. I'm going to tell you why. Because I want a Chevy Silverado so bad that I can taste it. And I seen the electric version of the Chevy Silverado, which is no more than an updated Chevy Avalanche, which I was in love with. I don't want no new car, but I want that. I sell all my stuff to get that one. I want me a Chevy Silverado. It don't got to be the electric version, but a good hybrid, I'll take it. Chevy Silverado, that's my next vehicle if I get a next vehicle. God allow it. That's my next vehicle. All right. Say my son gets so mad at me because I'm always like, you smell gas? Yeah. Because he don't know. Let me see. Humble Service says new water heater tanks are much more efficient and safer than the ones 30 years ago. Nope. That's a no for me. I don't care. So that turn the automatic shut off valves to turn off both gas and water I don't care. Listen, there is nothing you can tell me about a water heater tank that's better than a tankless water heater right now. Nothing. Out of all the research I've done over the years, there is zilch, nothing you can tell me. A tankless water heater cannot hold a candle. I mean, a tank cannot hold a candle to a tankless water heater, right? I don't care how efficient they are. I mean that. Let's see. So you need an alarm for every gas that's set up for, yes, you do. That too, all of that. All right. So we finally sold our 14-year-old pickup to go all electric. I'm not ready for all electric yet. As much as I love how that thing looked, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. And there's reasons for that. It's because technology still ain't all the way 100% there. I'm not ready yet. I don't have the money to throw away to be doing that yet. Yet. I got a feeling something big about to happen for me. Something financially, something big about to happen, but not yet. So they use those tankless water heaters in tiny homes, right? Yes. Say, how much was the tankless water heater? I've been on the market for one. This is not a whole house tankless water heater. This is for like a one room, like your washroom, your kitchen, or your bathroom, or something like that, guest room, or something like that. Okay, so this is a little different. Say, Chevy Silverado is my dream retirement vehicle, so much so I get me a GM credit card to earn points toward the purchase of one. Don't get me started. Let's not turn this into a Chevy Silverado talk, because I will talk your freaking brains out more than I already do. I'm telling you, don't start that with me. We'll have to have a whole Chevy Silverado forum page, talk, a whole video. Don't get me started. Okay. Say, don't pick a solution because you feel it's your ideal. Study all of your options and pick the most practical for you. I'm not quite sure I understand what you were saying, my friend. Can you switch tankless water heater from gas to electric or vice versa? I know some general, I don't know. I've never looked into, I don't even know if they have a gas tankless water heater. I don't know. I've only looked at the electric, so I can't speak on that. So had a buddy go electric after 2 years, gave it up, and got a Mustang V8. Yeah, I'm not ready yet for the all electric. Say, Led, please let me show you the EV. No. Nope. No. I already seen it. No. I went and rubbed my particulars down the side of one. I'm not doing it. I don't want to see one. Listen to me, Keisha. The reason I don't want to see one, and I'm up, dry humping that EV Chevy Silverado. Because listen, I know me. I know what I would do. I ain't been looking at them no more. I stay away from them. When I see the commercial, I turn, because I will mess around and be sitting at that desk with that salesman, like, okay, so we got your credit cards, we got your your bank information, and missing a paper. I need a pen. You need a pen? I got a pen. I'm not in the mood to sit across from that car dealership salesman and all of the warrant, So you did want the one with the sunroof? Did you want the extra packaging, the GT packaging? I know me. I'll be sitting across from that dude if I see one right now. If I got in one, I'm telling you, I'm trying my hardest not to get inside one. Soon as I see, I'm out there rubbing and dry hugging the doggone tail end of the pickup truck, and I see the salesman come out, I'll be like, come on, y'all, the cops. And I leave. I'm not. I don't want to talk to him, because I know what he's going to do. He's going to say, hey, it's open. You can get in it. I don't want to get in. I know. I already know it's open. No. Nope. You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing with this? You're offering paraphernalia to a ex-user, if you will. You get what I'm saying? I can't handle that kind of pressure right now. I can't handle that kind of pressure. I really can't. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to act like, oh, man, yeah, I'll look at it real quick, No, because I'll be like, excuse me, I got a VCR that you may be interested in. Look at all the digital displays. I will be creeping through people's windows trying to get the money up to get me a Chevy Silverado EV. So I don't, I don't want to. You don't want to be driving downtown or something, and then come past one of them alleys like, hey, yo, stop! Is that Land Farmer 73? What? Girl, you tripping? You tripping? No, Land Farmer 73 was down that alley with that man behind that dumpster. And Lord have mercy, I don't want to say what I think I saw. No, that your husband gonna be like, that was not no Land Farmer 73. Land Farmer 73 live in South Carolina. What would he be doing up here in New York? He said he would do some strange stuff for some change to get a Chevy Silverado. Girl, shut up. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? When you addicted, you do some strange stuff. I know y'all done heard some addiction stories. You don't want to see, y'all be driving along. Oh my God, that was Land Farmer 73 behind the dumpster with the pants down. World star. World star. I'm telling you, man, there's certain things these days, to get you. That ain't one. Look, let me tell you something. One of mine, let me tell you. Krispy Kreme donuts and the Chevy EV, keep that away from me, man. That right there. If I was president of the United States, I would build a border around Krispy Kreme. I would not allow people in or out of Krispy Kreme. No. I'll keep that away from me and Chevy Silverados. It would be totally against the law. All of them will be banned. Because I know, man. You see how these politicians be acting now. They be in the White House doing crimes, right? You will come in there and I'll be looking at Chevy Silverado book like, ooh, Mr. President, yes, you did. Just because it's the White House don't mean y'all ain't got to knock. I got things to do. Mr. President, why your pants down? Look, I'll meet you outside in the hallway. Don't disturb my groove. I'll see you at the Oval Office in 15. In 20 minutes. I got it bad like everybody else. I got my vices. Krispy Kreme donuts, Snicker bars, and Chevy Silverado. Them is men's addictions. Krispy Kreme donuts, Snicker bars, and Chevy Silverado. You don't want to see this monster. when all of that stuff is in front of me. You don't want to see this monster. You know they call Dracula the Impaler, right? You don't want to see what I do for that stuff. You don't want to see what I do to satisfy my cravings. So let me stop. We've been on here too long talking crazy. We ain't talking nothing about no damn power. Nothing. I love y'all. I'm going to leave y'all alone for the day. All right? Because I wanted... How long we been on here? How long we been on? Almost 2 hours? Okay. Can I show y'all something cool then? We done ruined this video thanks to Freddie. Okay. Have you tried Krispy Kreme? No. That's like saying, hey, have you been in that dope house on the corner? No. No, I done got my coins of sobriety. I'm not going back. I'm going to show y'all something cool that I just wound up with. if y'all was talking about some lead, remember y'all said in the bucket, am I going to put the leaves, the bay leaves in with my cereal and stuff like that? I got something better than that. This is that cereal. And I'm going to show you something. Where'd it go? I don't see it. I might not be able to show you nothing. I guess I ain't. I guess I ain't showing you. Look at that. Oh. I'm tripping. Hold on. Took that out. This sucker at. Okay. I know. Hold on. I got to show y'all this. Oh, right behind my computer. Let me show you this. You're going to love this because I'm trying something new. I love it. I don't know how many of these cereals I'm going to get in here, but we're going to do this first. Mason jar, clean. Oatmeal. Brand new. Never open. Brand new oatmeal. You know, once you open this, you better seal it, put it in a plastic bag, put bay leaves and all that stuff in it, or you doomed, right? All right. You're going to have other stuff living in here. Living for the city in your oatmeal. I'm going to show you another way to seal this up. You spank that like your juices when we was kids in the 80s and the 70s. Remember how we used to spank our juices? I used to spank my juice. Remember that? Anybody? Am I just that old? Everybody used to spank their little orange juice, their little apple juice at school. I remember a friend of mine was spanking his juice. That don't sound right at all. He was spanking his juice and the bottle broke and cut his wrist. We was on our way to school. He had to go to the hospital. That don't sound good at all. My homeboy was over there spanking his juice. That don't sound good at all. All right, hold on a second. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we're gonna take a little bit of our homemade apple cider vinegar. Whew. Take a napkin. Okay. You don't need much. Not for what we're doing. This is my own homemade vinegar that I made. You wipe the edge of that just like you bought the can for real. Now I'm going to wipe the ring. Watch this. Now, I just learned how to do this. I will put this in the link with that water heater. No company gave me this. I tried this out on my own. Okay? I was just curious. Wait a minute. I'm getting all excited. Okay. I was just curious. Can y'all see that? Does anybody have one of these? So, okay, Urban Backyard Homestead, Jerry, Carol, Urban Backyard. Let me see, His and Her, High Desert, Michelle Law, Homesteading in the City. Okay. This is a vacuum sealer canning up my stuff. It's sucking the oxygen out of this jar the same way you would do with water bath canning. Water bath canning is the process of sucking the oxygen out of the jar. It's about to be done. Ooh, that's it. Now you see that button in. You see the button is inside. Any of my canners know. Now, just for giggles, it came with this. And I was like, what am I gonna need this for? Now I know. Because it's that good. Listen. Did you see that? Man, this mug really worked. So I just been canning all kind of stuff. I told you I don't just wait for YouTube to do nothing. I'll be doing stuff at home. I was curious. Y'all hear that some bitch still leaf blowing. I'm not even gonna go there with it. So I'm gonna let that do it again. And what I found out is that takes about 3 of these quarts of jars of oatmeal, this big thing of oatmeal. And I already got a bunch of it sealed up, healed up. But yeah, all right. So I just wanted to throw something out at y'all real quick. That I brought this up, and I also wanted to bring up, these are pineapples that I canned in 2022, and I put raw honey out of my beehive in them. That's why they're that dark gold color. Raw honey and pineapple chunks. We canned this in June 17th, 2022. And apple Cosmic Crisp, September 13th, 2022. Cosmic Crisp apples. Question, since off topic. What was your chicken feed mix? What chicken feed mix? What are you talking about? I get off topic, but I get off the off topic thing, but what do you mean chicken feed mix? Hey, Can, long time no see. Say, I want to say my bag vacuum sealer came with a can option. I will have to see because I want this. Okay. All right. So that, I think that's about it. And look, it's done. That's it. Now I'm gonna just put this away with the rest of it. And while I'm gonna answer any more questions, I think she's talking about noodles and beans. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why everybody. You know what? When people ask me about what I feed my chickens in that video, that means they didn't watch the video because I explained it. You didn't watch the video. I literally explained it. The very first thing I say in that video was this. There is no recipe. There is no mix. There is no ingredients. I feed my beans, my birds, things that I have in my cupboard. Everybody think it's some kind of special recipe. It's not. Listen, let me tell you this. If you own chickens, chickens will eat anything. They will eat you if you lay still long enough. I'm serious. The only thing that was all about was trying to give my birds as much protein and nutrients as I possibly could. I had bags of spare beans. I don't even remember what beans I put in it. There was no recipe. There people talking about how much do we add salt and pepper. Man, listen. I don't answer them questions because those are people that they didn't watch the video and they don't know what they talking about. I didn't say I'm about to feed my family. Just spare leftovers. You know what my chickens ate the other day? An old frozen meatloaf from 2022 that I knew I was about to throw away because it had got freezer burnt. I took it to Freedom Makers with me while it thawed out, and I threw it in the cage. Old 3-year meatloaf. If you want your birds to start laying again, they need protein. Protein, 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 and calcium. Everybody took that video. I appreciate it going viral, Lord knows. But I don't want people to think that I did some kind of magical special trick. I've been keeping chickens since I moved to South Carolina, and I've never really bought them a whole bunch of feed. When you do see me give them feed, it's rare. It's rare. I let them do their own thing and eat out in the yard. And if I do see any stress or feather loss or lack of egg production, I give them protein and calcium. You about to eat some fried chicken. When you're done eating the fried chicken, boil the bones. Boil the bones down to the marrow and make some broth. Listen to me close. And I'm not telling you nothing. I ain't no professional chicken raiser. Boil your fried chicken bones down into almost juice till they almost soft. And then make a chicken broth out of them, a marrow broth. And then pour that broth inside of their feed. Watch how many eggs you get. I mean, my way ain't the only way. It's so many different ways to get your chickens laying. Everybody went crazy with that. Again, much appreciated, but I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of science guru or something on chickens. I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah. Anything when we clean out our freezer, I don't throw that stuff away. I give it all to the chickens. If something in the freezer ain't got no date on it, my wife be like, hey, what you gonna do with this ham? Ham? I ain't put no ham in the freezer. You did in 2020. Man, if you don't put that in the bag with the rest, that's going to the birds. 2020 ham? Ain't nothing else to talk about. So, oh yeah. Everybody say they feed their eggshells back to their chickens. I don't. You know why I don't do that? Because once your chicken gets the taste of those eggshells, you'll never stop them from eating the eggs. Every time they get deficient in nutrition and calcium, they'll go straight for the eggs. I don't do that. I've done it several times. As soon as they get the taste, they know they produced it, so they know. As soon as they get the taste of those eggs, you will have a feeding frenzy every time one of your chickens lay an egg. I can't make this up. Don't. If they get the smell of that yolk, even if you bake them, it don't bake all the smell out for them. They can still smell through it. I don't feed my shells back to my chickens. So, let me see. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to leave y'all alone. I just wanted to make sure, Oh, Freddie came in here cutting up. But everybody, thank you. I appreciate it. I never did get, somebody was saying I got a twin on TikTok. Never did get that. Did anybody ever hear that? Did they ever answer that? Anybody? You can dehydrate eggs, grind into. I'm not feeding my eggshells back to no chicken. Anybody to do that, good luck. I'm not doing it. I feed my eggs. Listen, I feed my eggshells to my trees and my plants and feed the fruit to my chicken. I don't give them their own eggs. Any other questions? Or did somebody ever say something about this twin on TikTok? I'm gonna get more than 3 jars out of this. 4, I guess. Oh no. They never said. What do you give them to boost the calcium when they need it? Milk. They don't need a lot. Three jars. I was right. Thank you, Ellen Jones. So we wash our eggshells and air dry them. And I don't do it. I don't care how you do it. If you get them chickens and they start poking the egg, every now and then you get one of them eggs where there's a little poke in it. You making them curious. DJ, who is they talking about? Everybody seem to know who this person is. DJ, who are they talking about? Because I want to go see. Just the court. I'm messing with you, Ken. It's good to see you again after all this time. I ain't seen you in a while. Everybody, enjoy your day. I'm going to get off of here. This thing is awesome. I'll put the link to this and the water tank down below. All right. I got a code for this tank too. So that's so dope. I ain't got to worry about no bugs or nothing. Nothing can live in zero oxygen. Okay. All right. Everybody, have a wonderful day. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Appreciate it. Hope y'all was able to get any information besides the nonsense. This was nonsense. This whole live was rough, right? We'll try again next time. We'll try. With that being said, Lev Farmer 73. I love y'all. I'm sorry about all of this. And I'm out. Peace.